SharePoint has robust event handling capability that can be used to custom pre and post list event processing. Same, whatever. So these are list event means whenever you are creating new list. Okay, I'm not saying list item, new list you want to do some action means list event receivers we can attach. List event receiver, what we can do now, once you are creating new list, after adding the list, you want to update the content type, you want to delete existing item content type, want to add some custom content types means there you can do in the list event receivers. Okay, list item event receivers means same item level. If there is some item particularly started, you want to trigger means these are things. List email, there is a email. This won't become. It's not a big one. You ignore list email event receiver. Web event also same at the web level. Site level, you want to attach something. Here, what we will do, you are creating particular site. After creating, automatically you want to create content type. You want to create list or library. Those are the things you cannot do in the web event receiver. Okay, list workflow event. This one you ignore. Feature event also something very important. Feature event is this thing. So you know the features, right? At the SharePoint level,
Mhm.
you don't know.
No.
So if you go to site settings, there is feature, manage site
Manage
features. You
site.
can see, right?
Yes.
Mm, these are the features available at the site level. Okay, these are like switches. If you need particular feature, you can activate it. Then that feature available at the site level. If you don't want, you can deactivate it. Okay. I'm activating site notebook. Activate it. Activated. Same announcement tiles. Activating it. The feature is not supported in current site collection version. Okay. Okay, wait. You ignore these things. Okay, a feature is something like if you want some functionality, you will be developing custom solution for that functionality, and you will be deploying it. Okay, once you deploy, that functionality will be available as a feature. Okay, if you need that
Okay.
functionality in the particular site collection, you need to go to the site settings and you need to activate that feature. Okay, then that functionality will be available. Okay, if you don't want and it is affecting performance means you can deactivate at any time. Okay, here mm, what I said, feature event is the one whenever you are installing that feature or activating feature, you want to do some activities means you can perform like those events. Okay, they have given six events. You can say list. In interview, they may ask what are the events available at SharePoint level. Okay, you can say list item, web level, feature level events. These four you need to say. Other two you can ignore. Mostly we won't use other two event receivers at any time. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, fine. Okay. So, and apart from this synchronous and asynchronous event receiver, difference between synchronous and asynchronous event they will ask. Okay. So, event receiver, what we have discussed, type of events, type of events, list item, list web feature, and synchronous versus async asynchronous. This is the questions they will ask. A synchronous event. What is synchronous event? What is asynchronous event? Okay. So in the event, there are two types. Okay. Say for example, you are adding a list item in the list. Okay. You can either trigger the event after adding that item in the list or before adding the item in the list. Okay. This is the difference. Okay. Say for example, there is a list, student list. Here name, email ID, phone number, some other etc. fields are there. Okay, so here we need to attach two events. Okay, item adding event, adding, and item added. Okay, in the item adding event, it will trigger whenever you are trying to add new item in the list, in the student list. Okay, the purpose of adding the item adding event is to validate email ID and phone number, whether they have given valid email ID or not. Check valid email ID, check valid phone number, whether it is having 10-digit numbers, valid phone number. Okay. Likewise, so you are having a form. In that form, whatever the value user is inputted, whether that is valid or it is something needs to be changed, those things we will be checking in the item adding event. Okay. Before that, I told list item event receiver. This one we are discussing synchronous. Synchronous events are the one which will be executed before that particular action is completed. It like item adding, deleting, updating. These are the activities we'll be doing, right? When the item is adding, when we are adding new item or updating, deleting the item, you want to perform action means will be using synchronous events. Okay, asynchronous event on other hand, it will be executed after the particular action is completed. Added, item added, updated, deleted. Okay. Is it clear now or am I confusing?
It is clear. Can you please Explain the difference of synchronous and asynchronous again.
Yeah, synchronous event is the one which will be executing. I'll show you here. They may given different way. All the events listed previously can be further classified as synchronous and asynchronous events. Synchronous events are those fired before action takes place. Okay, so before particular action, here action what they're saying, before item added to the list. Synchronous events are those which will trigger before the particular action. Say for example, you are trying to add item, trying to update item is before adding or updating, it will automatically trigger. Those are synchronous events. Asynchronous events are those take place after particular action happened. Activated, item deleted, all the actions, item added, everything comes under asynchronous events.
Okay, got it.
You read this para. For example, synchronous
Mhm.
event item added list item can be used to this is they have given item added. This is item adding can be used to verify data that is being added to list before gets added. Okay, it is to validate whatever I have. So here I had told right in the student list and we have name, email ID, phone number. You want to validate whether they have given proper email ID and phone number. For this validation, we can use synchronous event. Okay, and asynchronous event, after adding it, you want to send email. Use business process flow like sending an email after getting item is added. Okay, for this we will be using asynchronous. Once the particular action happened, after that what we need to do, sending email or updating particular list item, another list item, those things and all we can do using asynchronous event. Okay, and see, this is the step they have given. I'm just going through in the from here itself because we are unable to create that SharePoint server object model solution. Okay, they have created a list called contacts. In the contacts, they have given first name, last name, company name, business phone, home phone, email ID. Okay, these are the fields they are created in the list. I'm going to new project in Visual Studio 22 and selecting event receiver, giving some name, list item event receiver. Okay, uh, deploy as forms. Actually, in 2010, 2010 and all, two options sandbox solution and farm solution. Okay, you can ignore. After that, they didn't come up with the sandbox solution. Okay, you don't need to worry about. You note it down. What is sandbox solution? I'll, you when you find time, you go through it. Okay, sandbox solution. And once it is added and you are selecting which event, so you are selecting list item event and a list which in list in which we need to trigger the event. And here these are the events. An item is being added, item is being updated, item is being deleted. These are synchronous events. They have selected item is being added, so synchronous event they have selected and clicked on finish button. Okay, and so this is the code. Well, uh, you can see I have copied that code and pasted in Visual Studio. Okay, this is item adding event, right? So, so once you create the solution, mm, by default, the code will be like this. Okay, um, the class name and there is a predefined method called item adding. Okay, adding means whenever new item is added, when we are trying to add new item, this method will automatically trigger. Okay, inside this method we need to write our business validation. Okay. And one more thing you need to remember, sp item event receiver. Okay, so when you are trying to add event receiver, they will inherit particular class. Okay, this inheritance we have discussed on the first day, right? So for
Yeah.
item event receiver, this is the base class. It will automatically inherit. We don't need to add. It will automatically added, but we need to remember this name. Interviewer may ask this question: what is the parent class that we will be inheriting for the item level event receivers? So sp item event receiver, for list level sp list event receiver, like this it go. Okay, you remember sp item event receiver is the class we will be inheriting it. Okay.
Yes.
Copy. Okay, inside this item adding event receiver, we are getting proper. So what we have said, right? We are validating phone number and email number. Same thing they are doing here. Okay, see in this string work phone, they are getting the phone number what the user entered in the form. Okay, this is the method we will be following it. Properties dot after properties of. You remember this also. How we will get the value in the event receiver? This is the one we say. Properties object will be there from this method. So using the properties, we need to use properties dot after properties. And if you pass the field name, it will give what is the value user entered in the form. This value we will be getting in this phone number, yes, work phone and yes email. These two fields will get. Okay. Once it is done, they are validating it using some regular expressions. Okay, I'm ignoring it. If it is not valid, what they will do, properties dot cancel true. Okay, properties dot cancel true means it is in the event
We'll
receiver
cancel that item to be added.
item adding event, we are canceling it. It will throw error. These two property dot after properties dot cancel, these things they may ask. Okay, I go to this. Say for example, here user is giving some invalid email ID. Some if they given means error, it will come the error message. The error message will come like this. An event receiver has cancelled the request. Okay, but
Okay.
this is not look good, right? By default, it will be like this only. Okay, uh,
Mm-hmm.
but this is something like some bugs, right? Some bug in the code. This is not a valid even error message which we will show to the end user, right? Okay. For that, they may have given some other steps. We need to add some page in this. Give me a minute. See, event receiver base classes. What I have said, right? For list item, SP item, event receiver, web event, SP web event receiver, list event, SP list. Likewise, so only this thing is item or web. This one only changing. Okay, item adding these things and all you can. Okay. Mm, any doubt till this?
No, it is
No.
clear.
Okay. So here uh, they have given what I said, no, that error message is something like server side error message. For the end user, if which see means it won't look good. So for that, they have given steps how to create custom custom error message instead of showing that server side error message. Okay, adding an application page to the event receiver. Application page is the one you need to right click and add new item like this. If you go and add there, they will be selecting application page. In the application page, whatever the error message mentioning it, and from here in the load page is the function. There they have mentioned the error message. Okay, and in the first one we have seen properties dot cancel true, right? Instead of properties dot cancel true, here what they are giving, proper properties dot status sp event receiver cancel with redirect url. Okay, instead of canceling it, we are redirecting to the custom page, custom error message page. Okay, that redirecting url we are giving in the next line. You got it, right?
Yes.
First one we are given properties dot cancel equal to true. If you give that, it will give that server side error message. It won't good look good. So that we are moving to property dot status equal to sp event receiver status dot cancel with redirect URL. And in the next line, we'll be giving the redirect URL. What is the URL? What is the application page we have created? That page name we are giving here. Okay. That's it. Once user tries to submit, business phone is not in correct form. Like that error message will appear. Okay. Uh, Clear with it? Any doubt?
No.
Okay. So overview. So first we have discussed what is event receiver. Event receiver is the one. It is like it will trigger whenever particular event happened at the site level, list item level, workflow level. If some event happened, we can trigger the event receiver. And there are two types of events: synchronous and asynchronous. Synchronous event is the one which will trigger before particular action takes place. It will end with ing, item adding, updating, deleting. Those are the events are synchronous events. Okay. Asynchronous events are the events which will take place after the particular event happened. It will ends with added. So past event is already happened, right? So item added, deleted, updated, like that it will happen. Okay. And various event receivers also we see list item, web level. These are there, and its base class are SP list event receiver, SP list item event receiver. Those are the base classes. Okay. And in the list item event receiver, we have seen how to get the properties dot after property. There we need to give the field name, and if you want to cancel the particular action, we need to give property dot cancel equal to true. If you want to give custom error message, properties dot status, I forgot, properties dot status equal to sp event receiver status dot cancel with your redirect URL. Okay, and then property dot redirect URL will give the newly created application page. Okay, I think these are the things we may expect in the interview, and this will be useful for you when you start developing as well. Okay, you got some basics how event receivers works. Okay, and one more example, one more difference in SharePoint online and all, event receivers we can't write. Okay, you know, right? Server object model codes not allowed in SharePoint online. Okay, even for SharePoint on-prem, Microsoft not encouraging server object model solutions. So for that, they have introduced remote event receiver. Remote event receivers. Okay, everything same. Only thing is instead of server object model, the code will be like client object model. Okay, you this one I'm not covering. Remote event receivers, client object model. You go through and you find the difference. So there won't be much difference. Only thing is for a remote event receiver we can deploy anywhere. But an actual event receiver we need to deploy only in SharePoint server object model, SharePoint servers only. Okay. That's it. There won't be any other questions. And
You have created that SharePoint site, right? Text for texting
sorry.
purpose.
Ah,
Yeah. Oh, I'm trying to create one, but it is not allowing me to do that.
can you share screen and show me?
Yeah. I cannot see an option to share my screen.
Mhm. I too don't have any option to grant access or something. I too don't have the option.
Okay, then I'll try from my end.
But this give this option, right?
Yeah.
Screen. Do you have any option like anywhere you can upload the screenshot, something like that? That also.
No, that option is also not there.
Okay. Okay, fine. We'll see. Let's check with Rohit then. Okay. And
I have a doubt. If we have already created one test trial in this Dev developer environment,
ah,
the link you have shared yesterday.
okay.
Um, Actually, I have already created one SharePoint site with that link, and
Mm,
in that I have given my phone number to verify
mm.
the identity. Now I'm trying to give the same number to create another site, but it is not taking that. Is it because my trial has ended?
Yes. From in the tenant itself, you can create multiple sites, right?
Yes, but my two 1.5 year back I have created that, so
Um,
it is not allowing me to access that site now.
I don't think that is the case because mostly I'll be giving same mobile number and the email ID. But for me, it is working.
This time I have
Or
changed
should we
the email
create
ID, but
a different email ID and see whether that works?
I have using the different email ID only, not the same one.
Oh, what is the error message you are getting when you try to access this link I ping you?
Um, there
That
you cannot
admin.com.
verify your phone number to send code.
Then something with the it looks like authentication related issue. Something like we need to enter OTP like that only. It looks like.
Yes, but it is not sending me any OTP.
Not sure. Can you try it again from the beginning?
I have tried. The link you have sent now is for resetting the password.
No, that is admin center URL.
This one. And why it is not taking my credentials? No, I have opened that link, that admin portal.
Okay, fine. Okay. So now it is working fine.
But I cannot create that SharePoint site.
From you opened admin center. From there, you are going to SharePoint admin center, right?
There is no.
At the left bottom, you can expand, and then you can see SharePoint. Okay, share my screen. It's visible, right?
Yes.
Okay, this is the link I shared. In the left, you can click on Show All.
Sure.
Then, if you come down in the admin center, click on SharePoint.
Uh, in that, I can see only security, compliance, Azure Active Directory, all admin centers. SharePoint option is not there.
What if you try to access this link? Then SharePoint related licensing not added here. Can you try to log in with this user ID? I have manually created it. Password is computer hyphen only.
I'm able to access now.
Oh, okay, fine. Okay, great.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Oh, okay, fine. It's 10 now.